Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, Let me get some stuff together here. Hope everyone's having a good morning, and all that good stuff. So I know a lot of you guys looking at the thumbnail, the title, and I know what you're probably thinking. But I'm actually not even talking about it in that way. I got a lot of stuff I'm gonna get through today, so hopefully everybody gets in here in time. Um, I have a couple of notes here, but my notes aren't put together as well as I want them to be. But we're gonna get through it. So so the title of the live is crypto even real? And hmm. So I sat yesterday evening and I was just thinking to myself about the events of yesterday and just the whole crypto market as a whole. Um, a lot of the stuff that goes on, and yeah, crypto is real as far as the technology, um, the benefits that we could get from crypto, not just the making money part, using blockchain in different spaces. We got RWA, we got AI, gaming, decentralized computing power, GPU power, NFTs if they're used in the correct way and not just for cartoon pictures. Like I always say, for licenses and royalties and music, um, and I guess even artwork and that type of stuff. You have all those different use cases of crypto. Um, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be more to come. But I sat there, sat there thinking about like the events of yesterday and all the stuff I see in crypto, and it brought the question to mind: is crypto even real? And when I say that, so yesterday we had the whole fiasco. You know, I went off on the person y'all know who, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can see the comedy in it. I see a lot of the guys in the comments were saying like, man, y'all should do karate combat together, and y'all should fight in the ring. Um, there's that. Then there's just the whole crypto bro thing. It's crypto bros. Everybody's just so pumped about making money and how much money we're making. Our bags are pumping. And then when you're in the middle of this stuff, I just thought about how angry I was yesterday, and I told some people in the group, and it's God's honest truth. Um, and I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm a well-liked person. I don't have any enemies, you know. So just to say, if somebody was to try something, y'all know where it came from because I don't have any enemies. Everyone I know loves me in a way that y'all couldn't even understand because I am a good person. But after all the arguing and cussing and fighting, I'm gonna share a couple of things with y'all. We're gonna get into the crypto alpha later. Y'all can hang around for whatever you want to hang around with. Like I say all the time, I'm not here to really please people. It's my stream, it's my channel. I do what I want to do. But it brought to mind, even for myself, like I said, we in crypto, you talk about the money you make. You got all these people out here scamming people, whether it's meme coins, pump and dumps, rug pulls, and even for us that are on the good side, trying to help people make money, and we're just all into this world. And so I know I'm repeating myself, but like the people saying, "Oh, y'all should do karate comeback." I could punch dude's face in all I want. But what is that going to do? You know what happens when you sit there and you're making all that money and then you get angry and you want to punch people in the face and whatever stuff? You always have to come back to this stuff here. So people ask me, people said on the stream yesterday, "Damn, we never seen this side of Zoe." And I think that's what people confuse about me. I'm a human being. I don't come over here to brand myself in any type of way. I get mad like anybody else. I get hurt. But in the midst of wanting to punch this dude in the face and all that kind of stuff, when you turn the stream off, when you stop looking at your portfolio, there's a whole nother real life to live. And as I said on my stream before, I've been through a lot. And I think when people from other walks of life see certain stuff like, "Oh, he's crying, it must mean he's soft." Dude, I'm a fucking monster. You have no idea. But after I cuss dude out on stream, or I could punch him in the face, or if things are going good in the group, I've been through life situations like this and other people have to deal with it. And if you can't see it on stream, this is somebody's, this is this is real life. This is somebody's loved one. He's somebody's dad. He's somebody's something. And this dude is up here going through chemo. Now, some of y'all were like me, right? Y'all saw all the pink ribbons and breast cancer awareness and all that kind of stuff. You throw your little dimes in the jar. But it wasn't until my mom got cancer. And I'm the strong person in my family. And I had to be the one to drive my mom to chemo every single day. Some of y'all just heard the word chemo. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know what chemo is. You just know the word. Y'all don't even know what cancer is. Y'all just heard the word. But when you sitting there, when you get off stream, you're mad and your anger is high or whatever, and then you come back down to reality, realizing, and don't worry, I'm definitely keeping it up, so I ain't talking about that. But you come back to reality. And some people don't come back to reality. They have had no struggles. They don't care that they effing people over. So sometimes we get caught up in this world. I see people even in the group, and we all do it. You make jokes about people who get stuck in the metaverse games and who are stuck in social media, but we all stuck in this thing. And this stuff ain't even real life. Because whether you're happy or whether you're mad, you have these real life situations you got to go back to. And I cannot tell you what it felt like watching them put the IVs in my mom's arms every day, watching her go through chemo. And when the chemo gets too strong, they put it in the wrist. And you just see the wrist starting to turn black from all the radiation and whatever's in the medicine, just blacken their whole arm and darken their skin. Because as it's killing the cancer cells, it's killing other stuff too. So I'm just saying, sometimes we get too stuck in this stuff, man. Your loved ones and stuff, that's real life. So like I said, maybe you want to punch dude in the face. People joked about karate combat and all that stuff. But as I told people in the group, nobody's even made me that mad in probably over 10 years. To see them messing around with people, scamming people. And it's not a you know what swinging contest. It's not trying to be the manly as a man or whatever. I'm not on here for that stupid mess. I didn't even want to start this channel to begin with, to be honest. And I've told y'all this plenty of times. So I see people, little imps, come on, they're like, oh, you trying to get clout and grow your channel. I don't give a crap about growing this channel, man. I've said that 1,000 times. I don't care. Clout, what people don't realize is I have 8 or 9 pages and I do different things. That's what people don't realize, with thousands of followers. I don't care about clout. Most of them I don't even be on anymore, because you realize once again how fake the clout is. What is clout? What is clout? What is followers? People in this, everybody be so stuck on how many followers they got. Who gives a crap? It don't mean nothing. Everybody wants followers for what? To make you feel like you're something you're not? To make you feel better about yourself? I don't care about no followers and no subscribers. I didn't want to start this page. Just people so, and this is another thing, and this is on the lines, and we're gonna get to crypto, but this stuff people need to hear. This is on the lines of not just the scamming. This is real life. After you've done all that scamming, or what you want to do, whether it's scamming, robbery, murder, whatever it is. I grew up with the people who've done all these types of things, and people look up to them because they're the tough guy. They the big man on campus, whatever you want to call them. And then you watch the tough guy
sentence for his crime.
Go to court.
As to count 2 in that case, felonious assault,
And this is
a
what
felony
happens.
of the second degree, it is ordered that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years in prison on that count.
Where's the tough guy?
As to count 3 of that case, the robbery, which is also a felony of the second degree, the court orders that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years on that count as well.
Everybody's tough. Everybody's tough.
As you can see, he looked upset and confused about the sentence. He fell to the ground. Well, he was sentenced to 3 years in prison after pleading guilty.
It's not that he was confused about the sentence. It's that when people do stuff, they never think the consequences are going to come. I even saw, even recently, this lady that was running this whole scam, supposed to have been some credit repair business or something. She tries to put a hit out on the other girl that's doing a credit repair business. And then now she's going to spend life in prison. Because when people are doing stuff, you're so caught up in the moment that you're not even thinking about real life. So now he got to spend his life in prison because in the moment of doing it, I'm not going to get caught. It's going to be all right. I'm going to get away with this. Here's another one. I know this is brutal. It's probably not what y'all came to see. But here's another guy. You do the crime. And I know it sounds corny and cliche, but you do the crime, you do the time. So in this moment, as he's getting sentenced, when he did the crime, he wasn't thinking about it. So in this situation here, the guy gets sentenced and he passes out. And so you think it's going to be like the other situation with the guy you just saw in the orange jumpsuit. He's just passing out, but this guy eventually dies. Maybe the stress overtook him. Some people said he unlifed himself. They think he put something in his mouth when he heard his verdict. But what I'm saying is when you're doing it, you think you're invisible. You think you're invisible until the consequences come and you realize at the end of the day, it was never worth it to begin with. I've told y'all plenty of times how I've grown up. I never was a part of the drug dealing and all that kind of stuff. I had close friends that did it. Because I realized at the end of the day, it's going to be a consequences. But some people's minds are so stupid, so dumb, they think they're invisible. And I'm going to bring this back to crypto. We get into crypto. Don't worry, y'all. We get into crypto. And I seen a lot of people say this, but I saw someone say it recently. They said, man, spending $1,000 in crypto is so much easier than spending $1,000 cash. And so I'm bringing this full circle because sometimes y'all don't even realize, as much as you get excited about seeing your bags pump or you get depressed by seeing them dump. Some of y'all don't take it for what it is. This is real money. This is real opportunity. You can't just be gambling in a way on meme coins and stuff like that. But most people are not taking it serious. So as I said yesterday, I don't really like fully the way that I probably handled the situation, but at the same time, I am human. But after I went on my walk, chilled out a little bit, I was like, man, this ain't even real. It ain't even real. I got a mom dealing with cancer. I got a grandfather dealing with dementia. The real stuff is when I go out and help the homeless people who don't have food. And some of y'all just trash homeless people because you think that's because they're drunk. That's because they're a wino. That's because they're a crackhead. Not everybody. I know people who's homeless who had uh, uh, coding jobs, development jobs. They was making more money than you probably ever made in your whole life. But all of a sudden they got laid off, lost their job. That's the real stuff. When you up here picky and you looking at on Google what's around you to eat, what's gluten free, what's vegan, these people don't give a fuck what they eat because they ain't got nothing to eat. So you hand them a piece of bread, they excited. I hate to say y'all because it sounds like I'm coming at everybody and condescending, but I just realized, just seeing some of the conversations I see, I'm like, these people ain't been through nothing. Some people ain't been through enough. Never had to work hard for anything. So when you get upset about your hard work, they don't even understand it. They can't, don't even try to explain it to them because they can't understand it. They don't understand what it's like to put blood, sweat, and tears into something. Another, like I said yesterday, the reason I really blew up is because I felt like it hurt other people. Me, Zoe, I'm gonna be fine. But when I see people like, man, I missed my entry. I care about those people. I'm an empath. I've always been like this. It's been so toxic that my lady and some of my other mentors have been the ones that have to tell me, Zoe, you care about other people more than you care about yourself. You neglect yourself to help other people. It's a trait I got from my mother. I watched my mother do it her whole life. Amazing person. Selfless. But she was selfless to a toxic degree so much that she neglected herself and took care of others more than herself. But like I said, this is the real world. The real world is caring for your loved ones and seeing these guys get sentenced when they thought it wasn't real at the time when they did the crime. And you see the same tough guys just break down in court and turn into, y'all would call them wimps or whatever. But like I said, as I argued and cussed and everything yesterday on stream and went after guy, I was mad at the situation. Then I was mad at myself. Because no matter how tough, it ain't how I think how tough I know I am. But it don't matter how tough I know I am. Y'all know it. I know it. You put me in the ring with dude, he wouldn't last 2 seconds. The crazy thing is y'all don't even know I'm a gym rat. The size y'all see me now, I can get big really quick. The size I am now is about 15 to 20 pounds of muscle lighter than I usually am. I'm not talking about just pounds. I'm usually 15 to 20 pounds of muscle heavier than this. So that's cool and all. I can get in karate, come back, knock somebody out. What's that gonna do? That's why I didn't even want to start this channel. Y'all don't understand. Everybody else is like starting a channel because they want to be an influencer. They want followers. They want subscribers. I really started this channel to help people. But after I do all that, I know at the end of the day, I want to be a family man. I even know some of y'all was like, man, look at Zoe. Zoe did his thing. Zoe tougher than I thought he was. I don't give a shit about that. I don't want to be on here arguing with some stupid idiot about some crypto stuff. At the end of the day, I don't care who it sounds corny to. I want to be a family man, bro. I want to have kids. My father died when I was 2 years old, man. I was a baby. I was a baby, man. I never knew my father. Never knew my dad because he died when I was a baby. So I want to have kids and fill that void in my life. You think I care about some stupid, low IQ crypto bros coming on my channel telling me, oh, dude, you just mad because you got in late. Oh, my gosh, just popping over here knowing they all on his payroll. I don't want to be on here fighting with anybody. I'm too old for that. I might not be too old for that because I'm young. And y'all don't know I'm young, man. I'm really young. But to me, 20, 21, throw that crap out the window. What are you fighting for? We ain't in high school no more. I don't want to be on here doing this stupid mess. I am shooting to be a family man, to have a wife, have some kids that I can watch grow up. Sorry, y'all, but no, not send them to school. I want to homeschool. That's real life. This crypto stuff is just a part of it. Even some of the guys I respect in the space, we have conversations sometimes, and they say, man, you really gonna quit next cycle? I understand crypto gonna be around next cycle. There's still money to be made. You can still hold tokens from this cycle to the next cycle, make money. I understand all of that. But that's not what I'm here for, man. Just here for some financial freedom. And technically, compared to most people, I already have it, to be honest. I almost could retire today. Yeah, some guy made some slick comment like, yo, you broke. I was like, I guarantee I have more money than you. I work in entertainment industry and I've been doing it for a while. I have a decent amount of money. But while they either kiki and laugh about me being angry yesterday, or they watch the stream like, oh, that's so funny. Like he has some tears. Lost, man. Crazy things, they don't realize how lost they are until they find out and it's too late. And that's why I say, even on this channel, my Patreon, I ain't here to make no dummies no money. I try to reiterate every chance I get. I don't want to make any of y'all rich that's going to go in. And if it's going to help you go and ruin your life even more. If you think you're just about to get some money, go get some hookers, go to Vegas and blow it, get some coke. And then some of y'all, listen, and I'm saying this with love. Some of y'all in the Patreon. So I'm not trying to talk at you or talk in a condescending way. When you go to buy these cars, make sure you got the money to buy the cars. Okay? You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody that didn't believe in crypto. That ain't your job, because you know what happens? I got a lot of wisdom for my age. I'm going to tell you some other stories too. What happens is you get your gains. You want to prove to everybody crypto was real. You made all this money. You go get a Mercedes. They don't react enough to the Mercedes. So you like, they probably think anybody can get a Mercedes. Now I got to go get a Lambo. They don't react enough to the Lambo. And you just keep buying stuff to prove a point. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. I say it in love, but it's stupid. Stop. You ain't got nothing to prove to these people. You ain't got nothing to prove to these people. Don't waste your crypto gains trying to prove something to somebody. Like, forget all that. That don't even matter. The real life is taking care of people you love. Like I said, because when I walk into the hospital and got to deal with chemo, I can't walk in there with no attitude. They can't know I was mad from my stream because somebody stole one of my picks and gave it to their group. You gotta calm that whole energy down. Then you gotta be there to support your loved one. You can't have that anger energy. That's not even real. At the end of the day, there's bigger problems, is what I'm saying. So you say, man, you keep saying it's not real. There's bigger problems, man. There's bigger stuff in this world than crypto. It'll be until one of these guys end up in court, because there's plenty of scammers in crypto. And then they get the sentencing to realize, like, dang, that wasn't even worth it. The little money you made, now you in jail. You got a cellmate named Bertha, but Bertha ain't a chick. Bertha's 450 pounds. About 375 of that is muscle. What you gonna do then? I know you got it all figured out, though. I know you got it all figured out. You know why you feel like you got it figured out? Because it's been working so well for over a course of weeks or months. Same thing I seen growing up with drug dealers. Kingpin, the big dog. That's where everybody go to get their supply. You've been doing it. You've been doing it 10 years. I'm the man. Ain't no cops caught me yet. Ain't nobody came knocking on my door. I'm good. That's how everybody feels until real life hits you. To my point, as I get to crypto and to the regular programming, like I said, this ain't even the FOMO. It's just this. It's been a lot of stress, y'all, and I know a lot of y'all have been liking the Patreon and stuff, and I'm gonna keep it going. But like I said, we're close to there now. I don't understand the whole 1,000 people in the Patreon thing. I feel like I'm cutting this off at 200 people, and we're not far from there. 300 at the absolute most, and it's on stream and it never come down. You can record it, screenshot it. If I ever go over 300 members in the Patreon, the whole Patreon will be free for everybody. I don't even understand how you have that many people in the Patreon, and it don't make sense to me. So as of now, the cutoff is going to be 200 people. It's just too much to deal with, to be honest. Because I have other stuff I do in life. When I come off stream, I got to take care of other stuff sometimes too, and it's just a lot. But I don't wish this on nobody. And like I said yesterday on the stream, when these people are scamming and hurting people, they don't realize that this picture on the stream that you see right now is what these people are going to. After they log off your Discord and your Patreon, they got somebody they got to go see in the hospital, whether it's cancer, whether it's diabetes, or somebody who had a stroke, somebody recovering from a car accident. And y'all not even think about this. And the same people will actually watch the stream and laugh the whole time I'm talking about this stuff. Bro, it's lame. What is he talking about? Yo, did you see the stream? You saw what he was talking about? Oh, it's so corny. They think it's funny because these people haven't been through anything. They're not even phased. They're not even phased. It's crazy. But listen, appreciate y'all for sticking around and listening to that. But let's get to this stuff here. So there's a little quick surge in the price of Bitcoin. I tell y'all all the time that I don't really be focused on this stuff like that. Price can do what it's gonna do. Can do what it's gonna do, man. We just here to hold our bags until we get these gains or whatever. I feel like we're gonna do really well. Looking forward to see how a lot of these move. So we're gonna see what happens. Yesterday we had a net inflow of 114 million in Bitcoin. Grayscale, I think even this morning, I didn't get a chance to get through all the news, but they did send quite a bit of Bitcoin to Coinbase. I know yesterday. I don't know if they did again today, but I think these Grayscale outflows are going to stop shortly. And I'm not going to harp on this too long, but I think they're definitely going to try to extend the cycle, and they're going to use these different tools they have to extend the cycles. I don't know. I said it. I don't know who's watching new today, so I said maybe at least the mid next year, April, March, April, whatever. If we get a full cycle to fall of 2025, that'd be great. We'll see what happens. Excuse me. One more thing, but this is in line with crypto. So a lot of us do. I mean, this is Pompliano. I don't know if y'all know Pompliano or not. So quite a few people talk, know him and stuff. And I saw somebody else talk about this morning. I should have had this first. So I didn't get my stuff in order. So I heard somebody say this morning, and I'm half and half on this person. I won't say who it is, but they brought this story up, and they were saying how the lottery tickets in America are going up because people have an itch to gamble. Now, I don't know this person's full story. I don't know what their entire life was like, but I can kind of tell how the later stages of their life was. And either I say people haven't went through enough, or they've either forgotten where they've come from. So it's one of the two. I don't think people are out here buying lottery tickets because they want to gamble. I don't think it's a society of gamblers, Pompliano. People ain't got no money no more, bro. Inflation. Like, it's inflation out this world. Groceries are expensive. Houses prices have gone up along with interest rates. On top of that, like I said, we were helping somebody else look for a house and ourselves as well. Whole time we looking for houses. 100% of the houses we looked at had squatters in them. So somebody at first glance would say, man, look at these bums squatting. I don't think they're all bums squatting. It's people who can't afford to pay rent or for a mortgage, or they lost their job because they're being laid off for whatever reason. Don't always jump and think there's people gambling. I know we hear gambling and crypto and stuff. I'm the first to say people gamble. I said it a billion times on my streams, but I don't think that's what it is. People are looking for a way out. So that's why I say, even some of y'all like, man, my portfolio is small. Like you have a way out. You have an opportunity that other people don't in crypto. And I said the other thing, now y'all probably like, man, dude going lower and lower on it, because I say we shooting for the 200x, the 100x, right? I say you should be grateful with a 50x. But to be honest, if you can 10x your money, that's good. Everybody not trying to, everybody not just gambling. These people are looking for a way out. Now, these people here, I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you what is what, but it says apparently a bunch of hedge funds are shorting Bitcoin at record levels. I don't know how that worked out for them, because the price is going up pretty fast right now as of this morning. Somebody, he said, does this remind you of the GameStop craze? We don't see what happens. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's Bitcoin again. I'm probably go through some of these pretty fast, but this Solana stablecoin supply surges past 3 billion. USDC leads the charge. A lot of people on Solana. For one, a lot of people are looking for projects. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people are looking for projects that are not on Ethereum. So when they cash out, they don't have to pay those high gas fees. Plus, we know a lot of meme coin mania is going on over there on Solana. So, that's probably the reason for that. I still love Solana. I don't care what nobody says. I told you that from day one. Mr. 100, which is a guy who usually buys 100 Bitcoin. Apparently, he bought 400. I think the other day he bought 800, then he bought 900, then I think he bought 400, and apparently he bought another 1,100. So these people are buying up Bitcoin. As I say all the time, I'm not going to harp on this as well. But listen, y'all, if you make some money in crypto, try to get you some little Bitcoin. Don't let them buy it all. But do what you want to do, not financial advice. So I saw some people talking about it. If you were wondering, they said Coinbase was having some problems with the sends and receives on Solana. Like I said, I explained this. I don't think a lot of people knew this. I explained on a couple of streams ago that a lot of people don't realize when the network is down on some exchanges, sometimes they've ran out of that token because they have to pay gas fees as well. So when you're sending your tokens off the exchange, they're paying the gas fees for you. So it may be a whole different token. It may be a Solana or Ethereum token, right? But when you let's make it. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. I can't even think right now. I don't know. Let's say it's Gala Games or whatever. It's on Ethereum blockchain, and it says we got to take this much of your Gala. That's actually them taking the amount of gas it takes in Ethereum to send that off the exchange or whatever. So you're always paying gas fees, whether it's a DEX or an exchange. But the exchange is usually cheaper. But when they run out of Ethereum or Solana, it causes them, causes it to lock up or whatever. If that made sense. I try to explain it in simplest terms. Once again, you can get excited about it if you want to or not, but the Bitcoin halving is coming in less than, it is? I wasn't even paying attention. So yeah, like 15, 16 days is when the Bitcoin is halving is coming. So this thing says the halving is in plus or minus 15 days. Bitcoin is chopping everyone up. The timeline gets more bearish by the day. Remember, choppy price action around the halving is perfectly normal. Don't fall for the boredom shakeout again. Seriously, that's what I'm telling y'all. I know it sounds boring. You tired of hearing it, but man, just hold your positions. If the price drops, buy some more of it. But don't try to sell out your whole position and buy lower. I know you feel stupid right now because you're like, man, if I know the price is dropping, I'm going to do this because it's the right move. So you can do it if you want, but I just say I think it's better to just hold what you have. And if you don't have any dry powder, it's going to be boring. You're going to feel some type of way. You kind of just got to sit it out. You know what I mean? Just chill through it. It's going to be some rocky moments. I'm not going to talk about this one. Almost done here. And I'm going to get to you guys' questions, comments, and concerns and all that good stuff. This one, I'm not trying to FUD y'all. I didn't read this in depth. Amir should have pulled up the full article. I apologize for not getting a chance to pull up the full article. But it says breaking Binance to cease support for trades and deposits of Bitcoin NFTs. This is not me just trying to push my narrative. And it's not my narrative. It's just kind of like a safety precaution measure. did I say there are some BRC20 projects that we may get into because they could pump and or where they may be in market cap or who I know is going to pump them or the tech behind it or whatever. But I try not too much to get into the BRC20 Bitcoin layer 2 kind of thing or whatever, because as I keep explaining in simplest terms, we have layer 2s on Ethereum that are supposed to help Ethereum scale. But sometimes they even have problems, and they just had the Denkun upgrade to make the fees lower on there. So imagine you trying to do this on Bitcoin in one cycle. I just don't see it being that productive. Just me. I may be wrong, but I don't see them like making a big break in this whole Bitcoin layer 2 thing and whatever. And I think it's probably congesting the network on the chain. So even exchange is like, listen, man, y'all gotta take these ordinals and Bitcoin NFTs somewhere else because we ain't trying to deal with it. So it's not. That's why it's been a narrative I have not been in as much. I know I was late. I admit I was late to RWA. My boy EA was telling me, he's like, yo, you got to really get in there. So I was, I gonna be early to everything, but I'm more bullish on RWA now, looking for that stuff. But I don't see myself even changing my mind really on the whole Bitcoin layer 2 thing and everything. Other news. Okay, so this is for you guys. It was like the whole crypto is real or fake thing or whatever. So like a lot of you people say, well, I heard this big person that's big in finance say they don't like Bitcoin. Jamie Dimon is the CEO of Chase Bank, and he doesn't like Bitcoin. So how are you, my family member, more knowledgeable than this guy? And they make you feel stupid and tell you in a Ponzi and all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, you got Morgan Stanley here. If they respect that name, Morgan Stanley wants to be the first U.S. bank to fully approve Bitcoin ETFs for advisors to proactively offer it to any client. And a lot of people have been talking about this story this morning. What this means is most people, it was that if you wanted to get it, in the Bitcoin ETF, you would have to go to them and ask for it. But now they're saying, listen, we want to be able to market this to our clients and stuff. So yeah, all these banks been talking trash about Bitcoin and stuff like this. And so the retail investors and your loved ones, your friends and families who think you in the scam or whatever, they've been listening to them. But really, these banks would, for one, they were scared of losing the business they have, and they're also trying to collect it themselves, right? But these people know they can't, what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. So we all knew this eventually was going to happen. We saw it from a mile away. If you've been in since the bear market or you've been in for 2 cycles, you kind of know what was going on and what was about to happen. Let me pull up this chart real quick to see what's going on here. I looked at it this morning, and it was like some of y'all going to get a little excited about this. Hopefully not too many of y'all. It ain't really did much. It ain't really. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. It's a project I'm not really bullish on, but anyway, let's get to it. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, here we go. So yeah, Ripple. People always correlate XRP Ripple. Ripple to launch the US dollar stablecoin aims to compete with USDT and USDC. That's cool for them. I just don't see the price of XRP doing too much. But let me stop. I'm gonna show you what it did. I'm gonna show y'all what it did though. So it's been chilling for a minute, and then it had this little spike. Y'all see that spike, y'all? It went from 57 cents to 60 cents. If you're on the channel for the first time, or if you're holding, listen, we're not trying. Let me explain this in simple terms. Nobody's trying to make fun of XRP as a project or say it's bad tech. To make it as simple as terms, the market cap is high. Simplest terms, the market cap is high. It takes a lot of money to move it. And so on this bullish news that everybody's been telling you, why this is why XRP is going to pump. They've been saying it since last cycle. I held XRP last cycle too. A lot of us did. Don't lie and say you didn't. So, but what you realize is the amount of money. So for you to get a 2x on XRP right now, $32 billion has to flow into XRP. $32 billion. Once again, this is the news that everybody say it's going to run with the banks and it's going to, be the big player. This is the stablecoin news people have been waiting for. And look at what the price went. It went from 50. Let's give them some hope here. Let's make it more. It went from 56 cents to 62 cents. It's still 4.6% down on the day. It's up 1.5% on the day. 1.5% on this bullish news. Once again, it's not the FUD project. I'm not trying to say people holding it are stupid. I'm just saying it takes $30 billion for you to get a 2x. We got a lot of good layer ones out there that are much lower than this. Let me tell you. Oh, here's something else. We all got stuck in XRP. Here was the other thing I didn't like. Y'all help me out in the comments. I don't remember. Isn't it that once you send it to a wallet, because I haven't held it in so long, so I don't want y'all to think I don't know what I'm talking about. I just haven't held it in a while. But once you send it to a wallet, don't you have to keep 10 or 20 XRP on there, I believe. I haven't looked at an XRP wallet in so long. I got so many wallets, man. But that's another reason why the price stays up. And they were saying at one point last cycle that was going to change. But yeah, when you send your XRP out, say if you want to send it all for profit, 10 or 20 of them or 25, something like that, has to stay on that wallet. So you can't even take those profits. You know what I mean? So that's why the XRP is held up. So maybe people aren't even holding it. Maybe it's just this is the millions of people that bought XRP, and that's that 10 or 20 that's still sitting on their wallet. So I know a lot of y'all probably didn't know that. So yeah, on this bullish news, you got a 1.5% pump on XRP. Somewhere in the cycle, these people will realize it. And like I said, it just makes me excited. That means $30 billion is going to flow back into my projects and pump my bags when these people realize how much they are not going to be able to make on XRP. Once again, I'm not trying to make fun of these people. I'm not trying to be, malicious or, I'm not trying. I'm just saying it is what it is. Now this one I read into. Oh yeah. So basically this one, they had this project Athena. And so I should have pulled the chart, but BNB was pumping for a minute off this because if you stake BNB, let me pull up the chart here. It's been running a bit. So if you stake BNB over a course of a couple of days, you would have been able to get the Athena airdrop or whatever. So that's the reason. I don't want to get to. Is that simple? I don't have to read the whole article to get into all that stuff. But that's pretty much what happened with not Bitcoin, with BNB. And here we go with this news again. Listen, but I got to talk about it because it is the news, right? Meme coins were the most profitable crypto narrative in Q1 of 2024. But I say this to bring it to your attention, as I always say, y'all. That doesn't mean you ape into every meme coin you see. I have some that I hold. They've all performed very well for me, and I feel like they're going to do even better. But you can't be in them all. I know y'all want to catch the beginning, but I just rather bring the news to you so you hear it here and just get some a correct perspective on all this stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, that's what it is. I'm not going to lie, I got about 9 other tabs open over here, but I don't want to get into these. I haven't looked too deep into some of them. But let's get to these comments, see what y'all talking about over here. And once again, I'm going to say it. I don't know, half apologize for how stuff went yesterday, but I know what y'all used to. And I've been seeing it happen for years, since 2013, since social media really started taking off. People want to present themselves one way online, and they act like they have no other sides. Either I'm cool all the time, or I'm always well put together, or I always dress nice, or I got money, I'm always in a mansion or Mercedes. I'm not one of those people. I do not care what you think of me. I don't think I understand that enough. I do not care. I am a human being. I have multiple sides. I'm sad. I get mad. I don't get depressed really anymore, but I have a heart. But I have some buck in me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight knuck if you buck. I'm straight there. I'm straight head busters. I'm straight get on my level hoe. I'm all that. So you can get whatever side you choose to get to come out. But I didn't want everybody to see that, but it is what it is. Sometimes you got to express yourself, get it out. But like I said, we back to real life when after all that stuff is over. I still have a mother to take care of. I still have a grandfather to take care of. I still have a family to take care of. And that stuff is way more important to me than counting some Benjamins and collecting Patreon members like Infinity Stones. So my Patreon earnings go up. That's not what I'm here for. And I know the same people will watch this whole entire stream and still not get it. What does he mean? I'm making money. Money's what life is about. Money makes you happy. Y'all will see one day. Let me say this last thing before I get to the comments, man. Not only in personality do y'all not get me, because y'all really don't know me. Y'all just see me on here. And I'm not saying this in a braggadocious way, but I am one of the most well-rounded people I know. Like, bar none. I do so many different things that people will come on the stream and think they know me, but they don't. So you'll hear me coming on here talking with a smile, which is my genuine smile. That's who I am. And then you see me get knuck if you buck yesterday, right? But at the same time, well, people will figure, well, if he from the hood, he got to be like this. You can't figure me out from that because as somebody was trying to like taunt me or whatever. Like I said, what they don't know is I came straight from the hood, and a year out of coming out of the hood, you know, went to college. And then during college, I worked, all that I did the whole time through college was to work with lawyers, litigation, defamation lawyers, entertainment lawyers. So I worked in that. So I've seen so many different walks of life that people not even understand. Even I said on stream, like I play like 14 different instruments. Y'all would never know that. I don't know if y'all can probably see in the corner. There's some over there. I play a bunch of instruments. I've boxed before. Um, I play music. I build computers. What else I do? She probably calls stuff out. But I'm a filmmaker. I'm a gaffer. I'm a director. I'm a producer. I'm a writer. I'm an actor. I do so much stuff. So you can't think you come on the stream and know who I am. But what I will say is you're always going to get an authentic person. However, I'm feeling that day. I would hate to say, but sometimes you might be, I'm going to just be completely honest. I'm going to tell you, I'm not that guy. You might be having a bad day. You like, I want to go to the stream to hear about crypto so Zoe can lift me up. What if I'm having a bad day? You probably going to see it. I'm not, let me tell you something. You stress yourself out more than you know by faking having a good day. I'm not going to fake a smile. If anything, I'll just talk straight, just like I'm talking now. I'll just be straight, So what you'll get from me is you're always going to get an authentic person. You're going to get the authentic Zoe. I'm never going to, try to be any kind of fake version of myself for anybody. But as I said, I have all the different sides, just like you do. So I don't know why people act like they don't. Oh my gosh, he went off. He's a bad person. I'm a bad person because I went off. All right, man, chill with all that. We human. Anyway, let's get to these. As he said, like. Oh yeah, appreciate all that good stuff, man. Tweet brother said, "What do you think about art, bro?" I saw it. It's not one of the ones I look deep into. I saw some people talking about it. Yeah, once again, like I said, I'm not gonna act like I know everything in this space. I do remember. I think it was Arc is a. There's so many arcs right now, to be honest. I know it's an older project, and I know people been talking about it. I think it did a little run or something. But I don't know, man. I'll have to look into it later. Let me see. I'll look real quick. Let me see what I can find on here. When I say later, I mean like a deep dive to see what's going on. Because when older projects just pump like that, it could be for a number of reasons. Oh, I see. Okay, it's got the whole build blockchains and AI thing going on or whatever. I know it was a decent project. I don't think it was a bad project, but I can't say why it's had this little pump that it's been having. It looked like it did go kind of crazy, right? Let's see what. Let's go to. Hold on, let me go here. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with this joint, but I'll look into it more later to see what was going on. What's going on here? Chris said, "Stay strong, brother. You got this." Yeah, man, appreciate it. Yeah, I got bigger things to worry about. Like, I know y'all think it'd be comical and stuff. I beat dude up, but I'm not. I'm too old. I'm too old, too wise. I got too much going on in life. I want kids in the family. I ain't. I'm not. Beef is for children, man. I don't care what rappers, what grown ups, rappers, singers, artists, entertainment people, businessman. Beef is for people. Beef is for 21 and under, bro. That's how I feel. I'm not trying to have that, but I'm going to voice my opinion and defend myself. Don't get me wrong, but ain't nobody trying to carry this out like a Nas and Jay-Z saga. Like I ain't trying to like keep this going. Like it's stupid. Dude just need to get his act together and stop playing games. Tweet brother says, "Stay strong, man. Appreciate it. Izzy said, "Prayers up." Sandbag said, "Good morning. How you doing?" I'm doing all right, man. PC said, "Happy start to a new day." Yeah, I'm gonna make it one. Tad Ape said, "My mom passing from cancer was literally the worst time." Man, you making me emotional, bro. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I mean that from my heart. I'm not just saying that like cliche statement. Man, I started thinking about that so much as my mom was going through chemo. Everybody show up to funerals. They bring you flowers. They pat you on the back. They give you the hugs at the funeral. But Like I already lost my dad, bro. I'm like, I'm losing my mom. And she's literally, man, I'm not saying it because she's my mom. I'm a very honest person. But my mom's literally one of the greatest people I know. Like for real. She do anything for anybody. She meets you one time and she look out for you. Like almost don't even have to establish a relationship. So I can't even imagine, bro. Prayers out to you, man. I hope you're doing all right. Hope you fully recover. Hopefully your heart and mind has peace. Um, all that stuff, man, for real. Brad said, "This is a great reminder, brother. Found you yesterday from the rumors. I immediately liked you." Yeah, man. I mean, that wasn't the side of myself I wanted to show, but it is what it is, man. Brad said, "You're 100% authentic and doing this for the right reason." Yeah, I tell you, bro. When I tell all the people talking some cloud and stuff, bro. When I tell you I didn't want to do this, my friends, lady, and all of them had to tell me for like at least 3 months. You should do it. You should do it. Nah, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And if y'all, whoever here was early, remember I started and then I stopped for like 3 weeks. Telling you, I did not want to do this. I'm not here for no subscribers and all that kind of stuff, man. I don't care about that. I really came to try to help people. And like I said before, most of my anger was yesterday out of the people that I feel like, needed to get into early to a play like that. That had me heated. And I don't expect people to understand that. Like all I can say is I got my mother's blood and I really care about other people, and sometimes more than I care about myself. So that's why I was upset. But I do try to be authentic. Saba said, "Hey, Cryptozo, thank you so much for putting that video out there about Archie. I lost a lot of money on his stupid pics. Straight up scammer. CG is also a scammer." Oh man, I keep hearing that. I don't know about him. I don't know about CG, but I hate that for you that y'all went through that stuff. But man, I don't know what to tell you, man. I just couldn't even bring myself to do that to people like that. I make money so many other different ways that But if this is the only time these people have seen money like that, based off getting members from Patreon and the money they making, then that's their cash cow. That's how they making their bread. So that's what they're gonna do. But like I said, I literally, I know plenty of drug dealers with more integrity that wouldn't even do that. I seen drug dealers get people IOUs, or I know one guy who I know one dealer. I'm getting off topic again, but I know one drug dealer when I was growing up that dude had it real hard. He had this one lady who was, I'm trying to choose my words right on the stream before I get, but he had this one chick that was on rocks, but it got so bad and she started like fiending so hard that he would like lower what he was giving her, and then at one point he would refuse to give it to her. And this guy, he would like give, like when school came back around, he would buy book bags and school supplies for all the kids in the neighborhood with his what money or whatever. And it got to one point this chick was doing so bad that the dealer himself paid for rehab for the lady to go to rehab. I know dealers with more integrity than some of these people in this space, man. That's what I was like. I knew it could be bad. I know about rug pulls, and all that kind of stuff. But seeing up close the way people are moving is just like, wow. Even somebody this morning that I feel like so about, they like was pumping this kind of scammy project, and I was like, man, like y'all really, y'all really don't care. Y'all don't care at all. Y'all put y'all bags in there and y'all use your audience to pump it, man. These people don't care at all, man. So I hate that happened to you. Tad said, I shared that to tell you I empathize and understand you, bro. I appreciate that. I definitely understand you. I can't say I fully understand your situation, but I do empathize with you. Saba said, sell alert on Myro and shorted on Mexi and made money off his client. I don't know what you. I'm my bad. I don't know what you're saying there. I mean, I'm reading it. I don't know what you're saying there, Saba. You said sell alert on Myro and shorted on Mexi and made money off his client. You might have to clear that up for me. Tad said my mom passed. My mom was Well, I'm sorry, my mom was 32. Oh man, effing weird to think I'm older than her and that she passed away so young. Yeah, I couldn't even, bro. I couldn't even deal with that, man. And that's why I even say sometimes, I know it sounds crazy to other people. I was like, maybe I should be grateful. Like, cause my dad passed when I was a baby. It sucks I didn't get to know him, but imagine if I did get to know him, it would have hurt even more. So, I definitely empathize with you, man. PC said, I love Zoe. Love you guys too. I really do. Joe said, my mom died from cancer at the age of 41. She never did drugs and lived a clean life. As long as you have a roof over your head and a family, you're already rich. Trying to tell you, man, seriously. You got to step back from all this stuff, right? Like, yeah, I understand the euphoria, life changing wealth or whatever, but keep a balanced head. Like, realize a lot of us already blessed beyond what we know. And we all get, even though you'll say, I'm not ungrateful, but if you really think about it, you've shown ungratefulness in multiple ways. even if you had even if you had some chicken on your plate, right? And you had a bigger eyes than your stomach was, and you went through the breast, and you went through the thigh, you ate your little rice on the side, and you was like, oh, I'm full now. You threw the whole chicken leg in the trash. Some people wish they had that chicken leg. So a lot of times we see it, we like, I ain't ungrateful. Yeah, if you really look deep into yourself, you'll see that we all got some kind of ungratefulness, and we always, it's got to be reminded that we got more than most people. I'm the worst at it. I complain about the water I drink. I don't drink. I'm very bougie when it comes to water, right? Some people wish they had, like, I don't like Dasani, but some people wish they had that. Some lake water and pond water could be all right, but some of this, it ain't. They drinking from these dirty lakes and stuff like that, and we over here picky about which water bottle we drink. You know what I mean? So we already rich. D said, bro, forget about that. If you know who you are, you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. But at the same time, you need to teach people how to respect you. Yeah, true. I wish your mom the best. Yeah, she's doing pretty well now. So we gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes. Like neuropathy is a mother. Um, but yeah, Tad said people aren't scared of jail enough. Imagine living. Oh yeah, that's true. Imagine living. In a closet of a room that gets flooded with S water constantly because inmates are demented and flood units for fun to, yeah. No, seriously, I got like, okay, let me say this. So I went twice. I went twice for some stupid stuff. I didn't go for nothing hard. Like, the second time it was a lie. They said I had skipped court, but I didn't. So they had a warrant out for me. But just the two times I went, and both times was for a warrant for skipping court. The second time I didn't even skip court. The first time I didn't know I had court. But yeah, I went twice. And it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. And to think some of these guys that I knew that I grew up in the hood with, like, some of them just go back on purpose just to have a roof over their head, and they got, TV, and they got food every day or whatever. But I'm like, man, this it's no way to live, man. It's like, I mean, it's a closet for real. They put you in a closet. I don't think people realize that. And then when they do think about it, they think about it in the terms of maybe 5 or 10 minutes. No, bro, it ain't no going out for recess. You in that mug all day. Like, yeah, people think jail ain't real. They think it's cool. Not to mention all the other stuff you got to deal with in there. Everybody, let me see. I know some guys. Like, I know some heavy hitters, right? They held their own in there, or they aligned with their GANG when they got in there, and they was cool. But I know some real tough guys that went in there, and it's like, didn't work out well for them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always going to be somebody tougher. If you a tough guy and you 250 pounds of muscle, well, guess what? There's gonna be three guys that's 220 pounds of muscle. You know what I mean? So people ain't afraid of jail. They don't understand what jail is like, man. And you, like you said, when you're doing your scamming and all that stuff, you feel untouchable, but you never untouchable. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, I mean, yeah, man. Oh yeah, and you ain't got no cleaning supplies, right? You just water and the rag. That's the same, and that's the same rag you got to bathe with, that you got to wash poop water up off your floor unless you just want to walk and smell that all day, and just then try to squeeze it outside your door. They don't know about that. They don't know about these stories. I feel like I gotta bring some of my friends over here like scared straight stupid, because these people don't understand. Y'all keep scamming these people and see what you end up at. As he said, I understand you, bro. Money is not cheap. I'm using a down payment for a house, and crypto taking all. excuse me, in crypto, taking all rest, and a scammer like Archie is having so easy stealing from the group. It's crazy, man. People aren't buying lottery tickets because they want to gamble. People buying these tickets and investing in crypto because they just want a little hope. Exactly. That's what I was saying. You probably said that before I did. But yeah, that's people just want a little hope, man. They like these people ain't trying to gamble. They trying to find a way out the system and the way to beat inflation or, some kind of hope, like you said. I like the way you said it probably even better than what I said. Uh, uh, Milkshake said, "Did baby boy Archie respond?" Nah, nah. Wilson said XRP is basically a stable coin. I'll be trying to tell people, and it's not because I'm trying to flood the project. I really be trying to help people get into these gains. Uh, let's see, what is that joint there that Golem talking about? I'll be trying not to, because sometimes y'all be just putting crazy stuff on here. Oh, it's up there. I haven't even. Nope, didn't hear about this joint. I'll look at it later. I'll look at it later. Simon said, Archie and Galaxy said, "You're a little boy. You think I care what they say?" I'll tell you one thing, neither could say it to my face. I guarantee that with 1,000% and all the money in the world. So I don't care what nobody says on here, man. Archie definitely couldn't say it to my face. I mean, he's nothing but a little boy, so I definitely ain't worrying about that. You need to stop scamming people before you have more problems than me. Wilson said, "Yeah, that's true." Wilson said, "I have 20 XRP still because they hold 10 in the wallet." Yeah, I thought it was something like that. RB said Archie is a oh man. Milkshake said 100 100 though, hoping H bar and Quant aren't like that. I don't really mess with H bar and Quant like that, to be honest. Not something I'm looking to hold. I don't even know what their market cap is right now, but I'm not too bullish on those. But I hope maybe they do well for you. Milkshake going here throwing out memes. I know some of those, but I ain't really looked into them though. Yeah, I'll look at some of those later. Virginia man said, "Actually, I think you come. Actually, I think you. I thank you for coming on that live. It shows you have passion and you care about your community." Yeah, I mean, I definitely do, man. I don't have to know these people to care about them. The fact that they're taking their money every month to invest in themselves just means enough. You know what I mean? So you feel like you gotta give the people something back. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I made it for. Milkshake said, "You made me a fan, baby. Thank you for being real. That's all I can be." LeVar said, "What Archie or CG says behind a keyboard means nothing. They wouldn't say that to his face." I guarantee you that. And what's crazy? This is embarrassing to even talk about because I try not to be that person. Y'all have to understand. If y'all find my other fit, y'all see. I'm a gym rat year round. But crypto's been busy, especially having a Patreon. And that's why I told my friends that I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna say it again. I didn't want to do this whole Patreon or YouTube thing because it takes more time than people think. But I hate to be that person, but I'm like, I can't. Summertime, I can't play that. I'm always ready all year round. I don't get ready for summer, but I was like, I can't go into summer like this. But y'all see on the stream soon how quick I pump up. Like I'm a serious gym rat. So not only that, neither one of them would definitely say that to my face. I'm trying, even at the size I'm at now with my fighting experience and stuff, like and other experience, they would never say that to my face, man. Milkshake said, "You just got Zo blood." Yeah, man, it's just in me, man. Crypto Chick said, "I bet they also said something about that." What? No one cares what they say. All they need to do is stop stealing and scamming people. Man, yeah, I didn't be honest. I didn't know that about CG. I'll tell people, I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all probably gonna hate me saying this, but I thought, in a weird way, I thought dude was kind of funny, right? I mean, I thought I'd be laughing when I watch his stuff. I never really like watched it for Alpha, and I haven't watched him since like I probably haven't seen him since like April or May of last year or whatever. But when I came back in, I was like looking around to see who different people was, and I thought he was, weird type, funny dude or whatever. But I didn't know he was on that time too, like scamming people. So I can't even really speak to that. So it's weird he's saying stuff about me because I never said nothing bad about him. I never said nothing bad about CG because I don't even know him in that way. So, but whatever. Milkshake said my dad passed in like 3 months after the V word. I don't know if I can even say that on stream. Unknown aggressive blood cancer. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Milkshake says it gets better, man. Yeah, I pray it does, man. I really do. Lily said, just found out about you from yesterday's drama. You seem so down to earth. Sad I had to find out about you like this, but I'm glad either way. Yeah, man, like I said, it's not the side of myself that I try to show. And to be honest, I don't even consider that a side of myself no more. Like I said, I'm completely honest. I haven't been like that in over a decade. But just seeing people out here purposely hating people, and even how I know they got in off my buy alert, probably told the big dogs in his group, and they all got in early, used the group to pump up the chart, and now it's dumped back down because they took him profits. And it's like, dude is really using his group as a pump and dump. Like, I'm gonna be, man, that's just wild to me, man. I would never do that to my group. To be honest, let me tell you this. This is what y'all don't even know. Even if I have a lot of, and see, this other people, and this is what people would laugh at and think is lame and stupid. Even if I'm pretty sure, not probably everybody in my group, but I'm pretty sure I have more money than some of them, right? And so I'll find a play, and if I see the market cap is low, I'll put some money in. And tell me if I'm lying, because this is what happened yesterday. I said the market cap is low. I want to give them a chance to get in. I said I'm gonna put a little in now, put the buy alert out, let them get in before the price pumps, right? And then after they get in, I see, I'm gonna get back to my group, see, I got in. Okay, if I see about 15, 20 people say they got in, all right, then I'm gonna put the other part of my portion of my money in. That's how I do with my group. Because to be honest, some of the people need the money more than I do, right? So I would never just like, let me go throw 50 grand in this joint. Now I'm gonna tell my Patreon members to let them pump my bags. I don't do that. But at the same time, if I did the hard work to find the project, right? I'm gonna say something else on stream. Y'all ain't ready for this next thing I'm gonna say. But so I did the hard work to find the project. So yeah, I'm gonna put some in first because I did the hard work, and then the purpose of the group is for this guy to see what I'm investing in or whatever, what I believe in, blah 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 blah. I put money in, but then I let them put their money in, then I put the rest of mine in. The slick thing, now this is the part y'all probably ain't ready for, and they don't think I know this, and it's gonna make some people scared. Once again, as I told the group yesterday, I'm 20,000 times smarter than these guys. They think I don't know. So even if he tried to run with the whole thing, like, oh, I'll put the buy alert out first. One thing I do know, and I ain't gonna say how I know, but what I know is I have, let me tell you, I got like 40, 50 wallets, and they think they know what everything is, but they don't. But I got a series of wallets that kind of do work and rotate together or whatever. And so what they did is they got one of my wallets and they tracked it. So even if he says he put the buy alert out or whatever time, you know what happened? It's gonna be after I bought it. It's probably gonna be right after I bought it because they tracking my wallet. So I ain't stupid, man. They think they so they think I got a system working and they smart and got. Nah, you're never gonna be smarter than me, my guy. Never gonna be smarter than me. But anyway, yeah, I don't abuse my group like that, man. Lily said trying to join the Patreon too. Yeah, come on over. Like I said, I'm telling you, that's not fluff. I say it again. Matter of fact, let me go and put that in there. But it's not fluff. It's not to make anybody FOMO. My first cutoff point, and I think I might just completely stop there, would be 200. But if I feel, the need to help some more people or whatever reason I decide, if I go any further, it will be 300. And that's, you could, record it, take it to the bank. I got so much stuff for here, y'all. You can record it, take it to the bank, whatever. If my Patreon membership ever crosses 300, it will be free for everybody for the rest of the, seriously, because I just think that's too many people, man. That's too many people. And once again, I said the Patreon, because I got helpers in the Discord too, so y'all don't even know they're in there. So some of those people, you can't count those, but the number of the people is actually on the Patreon page. But I really think I'm gonna cut it off at 200, and we not too far from that. But yeah, I'm not about to have a thousand members up in there, man. It's too much, man. So listen, for all the scammers, I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna take all your people. You still gonna have your people. You can scam all the other people you want in the later part of the bull run, because that's another thing. I'm cutting off my Patreon at a certain time too, as far as time, not even just amount of members. I'm cut off at a certain time in the cycle, because it's gonna be like, what's the use of you coming into this Patreon now after so long? Anyway, but yeah, go ahead and join the Patreon, patreon.com/cryptozo. Crypto LFG says CG is solid, but there are some questionable things about his Discord. I'll see how it goes the remainder of the year. I'm sure the alpha gets dropped to his ultimate members first before VIP. Yeah, I don't even do that. Everybody get it at the same time. And I hate it because I know everybody's not awake at the same time. But I don't do the whole tier thing, man. Excuse me. Not Swifty said, "Hey, bro, what this Bitcoin stuff about? You mean Bitcoin as a whole, like crypto? Are you new to crypto? What's your question?" Milkshake said, "You're extremely right. We are all selfish inside too. You got to be humble. Yeah, you got to constantly humble yourself every day. Doesn't mean you're weak. Doesn't mean do not doesn't mean you weak anything. But you gotta keep yourself grounded. And I don't think people don't realize it later in their life how important of a lesson that is. They think they got, like I said, they think they got it all figured out or whatever, but they don't have it as figured out as much as they think they do. What's going on here? Hold on. Lamar said, "Do not be deceived. CG Archie Sepro cannot be trusted. Way too many red flags. A wise man told me over 30 years ago. Time is the great revealer." I will say that last one, I don't even know him like that, but apparently he said something about me too. I've never said anything about him or CG, so that's weird that both of them said something about me. But I don't care. I really don't. But yeah. Caillou said Crypto John pumped Arc Block. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that joint. I just know, I think Arc was from like 2018. And I mean, there's some stuff that will come back, right? But as much as I can, I try not to get into too many older picks. And a lot of people revamp themselves, like they'll add AI to their they'll they'll add AI to their project to pump it because AI is pumping or whatever. But you got to really see what's going on. Crypto John is authentic. He's been making videos on Art Block for over a year now. Yeah, I don't. What I will say is with him, I don't know too many of his picks. But when I came back in last spring, or it was a little before spring or whatever. Well, I came in before spring, but I came fully back in around spring or whatever. But he seems cool. I haven't watched him enough, but like reading his personality seems like cool, down to earth, real chill, kind of meek type of guy. It seems like he does actually care about his followers and stuff. But I don't know beyond that. I don't know about anything about his picks or whatever, or how good his alpha is and none of that stuff. But he seems like a good dude. I don't think he's a scammer. I would hope not. But yeah, he seems pretty authentic and cool. As he said, please, when you have a moment, look at. I saw both of these. I didn't get a chance to look at them yet. Let me put on my little list to look at. Let's see if I get to it. And that was another thing. Yesterday kind of threw me off too. I was like, I gotta get back on game. You gotta stay focused in this, man. You can't just you can't let this stuff take your eye off the goal. You gotta focus. LeVar said, "Oh, appreciate it, LeVar." LeVar said, "Anyone on YouTube selling a crypto course for 4 figures or more cannot be taken seriously. Just my opinion." Yeah, that's wild, man. That's just wild, man. I would say if somebody was, like I said, if somebody was learning from scratch and they just needed to know everything, and I had to sit down and teach them everything. I've done it for a couple of people, and I only I'm talking from scratch. They didn't know anything, and I give them a full course. I only charge like $500 or whatever. I could see maybe 1,000 because the value, it does pay for itself. But I probably wouldn't even do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, when you talk about $4,000 and $5,000, that's crazy. That's just greed, man, and that's taking advantage of people as a while. What you see is what you get said. My portfolio down like I just got in. It'd be like that sometimes. Don't worry, it's gonna be a bounce. I'm telling you, y'all gonna see it do some numbers, man. I think I'm trying to pull this thing up. I think we're gonna do pretty well. Crypto LFG said, for the record, Crypto Archie has always been sketchy AF, and I cracked up when you called him out on his accent. Oh man, I was I was on something else yesterday. I was yeah, I was in it yesterday. Yeah, I can't be a character sometimes. What we got here? Joseph said, "What's the max tokens for a 200K portfolio?" I mean, it just all depends on how you want to invest, your investing strategy. Um, mm, it all depends. Everybody invests different. I mean, it could be anywhere from 10 to 40. Excuse me. It could be anywhere from 10 to 40 bets of 5,000. Because a lot of people say, "Yo, when you have more conviction in the play, you should put more money in there," and I fully believe that, right? But sometimes everything doesn't work out the way you want to. Like one that I was really bullish on, we having a little trouble with that now. I feel like it's gonna come back, but imagine you was like, "Well, I'm just bullish on this, so I'm gonna throw a whole big, portion of my portfolio in here." Like I said, with the blue chips and stuff like that, I try to do like 30% of my portfolio, and that's when I'm starting. And then anything after that, to be honest, mostly everything under that, I'll try to do like 5% and below. Um, Other people invest different. They like, well, you should believe in your projects. If you chose them, you should be 10% each or whatever. But it could be anywhere from 10 to, like I said, 40 bets to 5,000. So it's crypto so you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah. Crypto said Archie doesn't like you, so the cabal, Archie, CG, Sepro, etc., doesn't like you by default. I don't care who likes me. Doesn't matter though. We're going to prosper and live. Yeah, that's one thing. Listen. I've had that since I was in kindergarten. Like people like, oh, I gotta have a whole bunch of friends, or people gotta like me, or everything I gotta say. Like people try to say stuff online so they don't offend anybody. Boy, I've never had that gene. I've never cared at all. Like either you like me, or you don't. I don't care. I ain't trying to gain friends or whatever. And it's funny because like I said, what y'all don't know is I have so many different pages, like with thousands and thousands, way more. Like my crypto channel is by far the tiniest channel I've ever done. Um, and I'm the same person everything I do, and people always flock there because I'm a genuine type person. So that's why I said people they think they know. I'm telling you, let me tell you this, I'm being serious. If people knew who I was and who knew me and who was down for me, they wouldn't even budge trying to even mention my name in any type of negative way. I promise you. That's from the people that follow me online on all my other pages to the people I grew up with to the people who protect me. Like I put it like this: if this was the 90s and it was the hip hop awards, it would be all the gangster rappers, and I would be like Beyonce. Like I'm around all the gangsters, the shooters, the dealers, and all that kind of stuff, and everybody knows like Zoe grew up with us, right? But he's never been about that life, and they're gonna protect me. So that's just them. Not to mention all the random people that know me online. So if these people knew who I really was, they would never say a bad word about me ever. They would make sure they're not in a sentence saying a bad thing about me. I'm trying to tell you, believe what you want to believe, but I'm trying to tell you I ain't worried about nothing, man. Not worried not to mention I'm not trying to go there. And a lot of people say like, aren't you a Christian? Like God always got me anyway. So God got me too. So I got God and I got the regular people. So I ain't worrying about what nobody say about me, man. Joseph said it's 2.5 million achievable with a 200K portfolio. Oh, definitely. I mean, that's a 10x. That's definitely doable. I want to say easy, but yeah, that's definitely doable. Crypto Vazi said Archie is always stealing your buy alerts and gaining paid membership. Yeah, that's correct. Like I said, I'm not gonna have nobody getting paid off the hard work I do, man. Is that Zahabisha? Almost like he said, which narratives do you think will do the best this cycle? I mean, it's flipping around right now because we got a lot of stuff going on. I say I still think gaming is going to be big. Gaming, AI, RWA. I can't say which order, but gaming, AI, RWA, followed by, deep in interoperability, modular, and all that kind of stuff. But that's still my beliefs. Um, which narratives do you? Oh, and I'm reading that again. I think it printed twice. Lily said, "I know you won't have an exact answer, but roughly how many months of being in the Patreon until I'll make a good ROI?" Oh yeah, I definitely can know. Listen, we at the halving now though. It could be 1 or 2 months to be honest. I feel like we got some good picks they're gonna run and stuff, so it could be 1 or 2 months. I know a lot of people they get in there like I don't see no gains right away. I'm out. So but you gotta have a long term view. And like I said, I use all the time. I know y'all tired. I say with Matic, what am I saying? It sat still for like 8 months. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. Am I still bullish on that project RG Stoll? Oh yeah, definitely. It's funny how he tried to take certain things and didn't even fully understand what he was saying. Like everything and other people say, even on the streams, he'd be trying to copy my words and what I'd be saying, like trying to steal you not only stealing my picks, you trying to steal my personality. That's wild, bro. I mean, literally, that's crazy. Somebody sent me some. I watched a couple of minutes. I was like, he's literally taking my words verbatim. How I talk about not trading and just holding. That's how you make money. Like I was like, God must be really a fan of mine. I mean, it's wild. But yeah, I'm still bullish on it. Yeah, we got more to come to. Patriot said, now the first one, my boy EA put me on. I still got to look into it myself for my own conviction, but Goldfinch, I was talking about Goldfinch months and months ago. Like I know I put that in my do your own research categories, trying to tell people about the people connected to it and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, let me see, where my Discord at? I know it was like months ago. I'm pretty sure people in the Patreon can confirm that. I put it in the do your research category. Yeah, but I've been on Goldfinch for a while. But yeah, they definitely. It's Goldfinch has already ran from where I first talked about it. Because when I first talked about Goldfinch, it was like I think it was like 40 million market cap. What is it now? Hold on, let me. I gotta get out of here soon. When I first talked, yeah, so it's at 141 million now. Yeah, it was like 40 million when I first mentioned it. The other one I gotta look at some more though, but my boy is he's pretty bullish on it. The whole LimeWire thing, I thought about it because LimeWire for the past, but I don't know if it's gonna translate as well over here. But it may. I know it seems like a little easy pick to get into because the name is known or whatever. But it also seems kind of gimmicky to me. I remember when I first saw it, it did run though, because when I first saw it was like 8 million. But I don't know. Maybe I should have got in it. Sometimes I do. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I even think with too much of my brain. Sometimes, and sometimes you can't. You gotta just think basic or whatever. So it looked like it's ran a little It's running a little like a 10x so far, but I don't know. I just didn't have enough conviction. I can't have a conviction in everything. Natty said, "Can I use your videos to make shorts to expose Archie? I used to be a big YouTuber." I mean, you can do what you want. I saw, I think a couple of people have been doing it lately and like pretty upset with them or whatever. I mean, that's all up to y'all. I can't stop y'all from doing anything. It's just really sad. Like I say, man, even with all that going off, and I think that's what confused him last time because I was so forgiving and I do have a heart. So he's like, I'll just do it again. And I took down 2 videos. I gave this man 2 chances, man. 2 chances. Some of y'all probably don't even know this. I had 2 different videos up before this. This was the 3rd video. And he's like, oh, this old guy's got a big heart. He's gonna be lenient and take it down or whatever. No, bro, you're not gonna keep scamming people like this. But even after all that cussing and fussing, I still say, like, I wish the best for everybody. I wish he'd change his ways and turn himself around and stop trying to be a scammer. Like, it's just do the research, man. And then all this excuse he keep trying to use, like, I got other researchers. So why are people paying you? The people doing the research should start their own Patreon. And why would you give your picks away that you researching to somebody else? That's why I don't even believe that stuff, man. Thomason, you got researchers. If I was the researcher for somebody else, I would open my own Patreon and make my own money instead of giving it away to somebody else. So, yeah, man. For those who don't know, Zoe is legit. Sepro. It looks like it's pronounced Sepro. Steals. Crypto sets picks just like Archie steals from Zoe. You might not like it, but it's definitely true. Stop being so naive. I don't know who that guy is, but personally, I think Zoe and Seth have the best alpha. Has AI nostalgia. Looks dope. I've doubled up since I will sell it at 800 million. I'll look at it. Later. I haven't heard that one. A lot of these AI plays I don't be really liking, to be honest, man. And I pointed out one on my stream the other day, and it was made by the same people as some of these ones that have pump. And what I tell people is like, what happens when yours is the one that rugs? And one of them did rug. So and like I said, it was at $7.15, and it rugged all the way down to 9 cents. So I mean, you can't even recoup those earnings. Like, I mean, that's done. Marcus said, how much is lifetime membership? The lifetime membership has went up now because the prices went up. What are the calculations on the lifetime? The lifetime now is I didn't even do the new calculations, but it's the new lifetime is 1760, my guy. I tell people I don't even try to lock people into lifetime memberships, but if that's what you want to do, it's 1760. It was 880, but all the prices doubled. I know it might sound like some of your friends or whatever, but it is what it is. I feel like we got a good information over there, and if you want to get the information, that's what you do. But listen, you can just pay the monthly. You don't have to do all that stuff. See if you like it, and that is what it is. But listen, guys, I didn't know I was gonna go this long, but like I said, that little rant in the beginning. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. You guys sticking through all the talking and rants and stuff. Hopefully, you got some stuff from it and stuff. And see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys. All right, take care.